Week 15 of the fantasy basketball season. And here's a few centers I look to buy and trade for this week. The first guy, Robert Williams of the Boston Celtics. So Robert Williams last season, what a year it was for him in fantasy basketball. No doubt about it, ranked within the top 50. And so far this season, numbers have taken a little bit of a hit, 7.9 points a game, 7.8 rebounds, 1.6 assists, and 1.3 blocks per game. But still a great 76% from the field, a lot of putbacks, a lot of dunks. Layups obviously here for Robert Williams, but this season the blocks are down, rebounds are down, and the scoring is down as well because this Celtic team obviously is loaded this season as well. So the last couple weeks here for Williams, 8.2 points a game, 8.2 rebounds, 2.2 assists, only a block a game, and 67% from the field. So right now he's owned in 81% of leagues. Last season he was pretty much 100% owned. Let me see leagues here is Robert Williams. So right now, while his numbers are down and he's not putting up the huge numbers like he did last season, this is a time to go out there and get him because he's another guy that he's going to miss a few games here and there. And right now, fantasy owners aren't that pleased with Williams, what they're giving him, especially where they drafted him early in the season, 4th or 5th round. So the last few games here for Williams, January 19th versus the Warriors, 14 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 75% from the field. January 21st at the Raptors, 2 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, a steal, a block, 50% from the field. Then January 24th versus the Heat, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, 83% from the field. So Williams, fantasy owners obviously hoping his shot blocking goes up. They're hoping the rebounding goes up a little bit. And the field goal is always going to be great here for Williams. Like I said, it's all dunks and layups pretty much here for him. So right now, while his numbers are down this season here, and his ranking is horrible as well, ranked past 200s this year in fantasy basketball, this is a time to go out there and get him because as the season goes on, I think he's going to buckle down and definitely help owners in blocking shots and rebounds and pump his numbers up. The next guy is Steven Adams of the Memphis Grizzlies. So a big hit for the Grizzlies and fantasy owners. Adams out 3 to 5 weeks here with any injury. So Adams here, he's been the anchor of that defense and a great player for this Grizzly team over the last few years. On the season, 8.6 points a game, 11.5 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 1.1 blocks, and 59% from the field. In the last couple weeks before he went down with injury, he was playing well, 11.4 points a game, 12.2 rebounds, 2.4 assists, and 69% from the field. But obviously, fantasy owners, they're going to lose patience now with Adams if he's going to miss a month of the season right now for them. And this is a perfect time to go out there and get him. A guy who's going to be great for your field goal. He's going to get a lot of rebounds, and he's going to be efficient in a few categories, even passing the basketball for a center. He's pretty solid. So the last few games before he went out, January 18th versus the Cavs, 13 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, 75% from the field. January 20th at the Lakers, 16 points, 17 rebounds, 2 assists, a block, 85% from the field. Then January 22nd at Phoenix, 10 points, 16 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 33% from the field. So right now, with the timetable, him being out a month, and fantasy owners is obviously paying a low price to get Adams on their team. If they're patient to wait for him to come off injury, this is a perfect time to go out there and get him. And the third and final center I look to buy and trade for is Christian Wood, the Dallas Mavericks. So Christian Wood, another great season here in his first season with Dallas, but another guy banged up as well with a thumb injury that he broke, and he's out for a week or 2 here. And also a guy who might be traded at the deadline as well. So on the season for Wood, 18.4 points a game, 8.4 rebounds, 1.7 assists, 1.3 blocks, 1.8 threes, and 53% from the field in the last few weeks. Before he went down as Wood, he was putting up monster numbers as well, 23 points a game, 13 boards, 4 assists, 2.7 blocks, 2 threes, and 48% from the field. So right here, he's a guy that can score the basketball. We know he can shoot the 3 ball, and he's a solid rebounder and shot blocker as well. So Christian Wood having another great season, ranked within the top 50. And right now, while he's out, this is the time to go out there and get him, because once he comes back to the starting lineup, the numbers are going to go back up, and he's going to be a guy that you're going to have to pay the full price for. So the last few games before he went out with the thumb injury, January 12th at the Lakers, 24 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, a steal, 5 blocks, 2 threes, 58% from the field. January 15th at the Blazers, 23 points, 16 rebounds, 2 assists, a block, a 3, 36% from the field. And January 18th versus the Hawks, 22 points, 9 boards, 4 assists, a steal, 2 blocks, 3 threes, and 52% from the field. So Woody should be back next few games here, I will believe here. But right now, while he's not playing and he's a guy that obviously could get on a little bit of discount than he was playing. This would be a time to buy him. So that's a few centers I look to buy and trade for here for Week 15 of the fantasy basketball season.